Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another Max's Lot renovation. So if you have never played River Blossom Hills before, you might not know that there are 3 bin families that come with the season's expansion. The first was the Omakis. We did that speed build fairly recently, and now we're on to the Ramaswami. So I've got one left to do, and that is the Optimus family, which is very excited. The Optimuses are a big family. I think they consist of 6 Sims, and Samantha is due to have twins, so that's exciting and also a little bit terrifying. They don't have a lot of money. I've already moved them into River Blossom Hills' largest lot that they can afford, and I think they're left with about 2,500 simoleons, so it's gonna be a challenge video, I think. But this one was a lot of fun because they had quite a bit of starting money. I think they must have had like 13,000, 12,000, somewhere around there. And it gave me a chance to use a lot of the country collection, which I love. I used it heavily in my Friendly Firmament Max's Lot renovation, and I just love it so much. I think it's so pretty. So again, I used it quite a bit in this lot. So the Ramaswamis, they consist of 2 Sims. We've got Sanjay and Priya. They are 2 Sims that I have very limited experience with playing. I typically use stealth hoods, so what that basically means is none of the lot bin Sims will appear. So you haven't got like the nuisance, you haven't got the goodies, the Gavagans, the Picassos, the cooks, like none of them will show up. But then I was thinking, you know, River Blossom Hills, it's such a small neighbourhood and there are so many Sims that are already related, and I want fresh blood. I just want to introduce Sims that have no connection to any of the other families already existing here. So I thought, let's go ahead and download the Ramaswamis and the Optimuses. So I had to basically download them separately, but you know, everything seems to be working fine. They have all of their like correct data, so that's great. I did have quite a bit of trouble with this lot. I don't know what it was. I think it was just a lot of these rooms are quite big. Like this is quite a large kitchen. So I didn't really know how to like best utilize the space. I had the same issue with the living room, which you'll see in a little bit. And the one thing I absolutely loathe is having a lot of dead space in my Sims homes. I can't be dealing with it. I need to clutter up every single inch. That's what makes me happy. But yeah, I think it's turned out quite nice. I don't think I've left the family with very much, if any, money. I think they have a little bit more than Alexandra, who I think was left with 2 simoleons. I think we've done a little bit better than that, but still, you know, they're going to want to start a family pretty soon. I think Priya always rolls the one to have a baby when you first play, I think. The one thing I haven't done is the nursery, so I've kind of just left that blank. I haven't even changed like the wallpaper or anything. So like I said, she typically rolls the one to have a baby, in which case when it's, you know, either a boy or a girl, I will redecorate it accordingly. And I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited to play this family. It has been so long. I don't think I've played this family in well over 10 years, but I remember having a lot of fun with it. Sanjay is this type of Sim. I think he's a popularity, but he typically is really into his career, into earning a lot of money. And I just like it. I love that. They do very well. They become very successful. I love this lamp, by the way. I think it's from The Sims 4, which I rarely use Sims 4 stuff, but I just think it's adorable. Oh, so purple. I used a lot of purple in this build, particularly in the bedroom, because Priya's favourite colour is purple. And I'm playing with a new mod. It's the colour traits. So I know that there is like a whole traits like sort of pack at the moment that you can install into your game. I get a little bit overwhelmed with that, and that's something I want to do like extensive play testing on before I add it to my game. But I am using the colour trait, and it's really cool. I also combine it with the umbrella mod. So what you do, basically, you stick an umbrella in a Sim's inventory, and you also put their favourite colour in there, and when it rains, they will open up the umbrella, and it is whatever colour they have in their inventory. And I also have a version that affects coffee mugs and toothbrushes, so that will be assigned their favourite colour, and engagement and wedding rings. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. I've been just really going to town with the purple. It's not a colour I typically use. When I'm remodeling, I tend to go for a lot of blues. I do like blacks and whites, but it was fun to do purple. I don't know how Sanjay would feel about this, since I think his favourite colour is brown. But I guess, I mean, that wood is a brown, so to speak, right? It's close enough. And once again, I'm trying to use those frames. I think I do use like a sculpture version of that. But I think it's turned out okay. It's not too bad. Just like with the last house that we did, I didn't touch the exterior in any way. I don't really bother with that, to be honest. Although this is a pretty ugly lot. It's basically just a box. The roof is atrocious. I don't really show it in this video, but if you're curious, you can just, you know, check it out on Sims Wiki. But it's really bad. I do like the garden though. I like the fact that they have a lake and like garden plots. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure neither of them have like a nature hobby. I think Priya's is cuisine, and I think Sanjay's is music, which suits him actually because he is in the music career. Yeah, I just wanted it to feel really cozy. I don't know what their backstory is, but I think that they've like just moved to the neighborhood, and I feel like they would fully embrace like the rural kind of lifestyle. This is what they're looking for, you know? If they have come from the city, they've probably moved here for a reason. You know, they want a bit of a change of pace. They want that kind of rural farm in town type of cozy vibe. So I've really just like honed in on that and made it as cute and as quaint as I possibly could. I love this wallpaper as well. Oh, the reason I was lingering there for so long was because I was trying to find the jewellery box and I could not find it anywhere. I checked sculptures and deco misc and I could not find it, so I was lingering on that for like a good 3 or 4 minutes, and I thought, oh my god, like you have to be so aware of like how long you're taking to do these builds. This took me like 40 minutes anyway, and I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna have to cut like this whole section out, but it wasn't too bad. Yeah, so it comes with, so it's basically like I don't know if you'd call it a starter home, so I think it was like 20 something thousand. I don't know if that qualifies as a starter home, but it's a basic like 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, which is perfect. And if they do end up having twins, there's room in there to fit 2 babies, you know, it's not a big deal. But I am hoping to keep them here for at least a little while, a good few rounds, and if they do end up like having quite a large family, we will of course have to move them out. But one thing I have noticed in this neighbourhood, and like I mentioned, I don't have a lot of experience with this, so this wasn't something I was partial to, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of larger houses, like big family homes. They all seem to be like starter homes, you know, like 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and sometimes you think, well, what about the Optimuses? Like they're going to be an 8-sim household very soon. What am I supposed to do, Maxis? Oh, so the reason I put a shelf here is because I wanted to put these store item rubber ducks on them, but they were massive. You'll see it in just a second now. I spent a long time trying to find it. This is another thing I had trouble with. But they were so big. Where are they? Where are they? It's always the case. Oh, there they are. There they are. It's always the case that when you're not looking for something, you find it immediately. And when you're desperately trying to find something, it's nowhere to be found. So yeah, I couldn't find anything I wanted, so I had to just kind of roll with it. So that is a Varanka, I don't even know what you would call it, that like shelf up over the TV. I love this chicken, by the way. I want to clutter it up, the shelf, but I felt like that was going to take ages for me to find like things that are going to fit in there. So for the sake of the video and for saving them a little bit of money, I haven't done that right now. But you know, as they move into the neighbourhood and you know, they'll accumulate things over time and we'll decorate that accordingly. I think the bedroom is probably my favourite room in the house so far. It's just, I would love to live somewhere like this, to be honest. I kind of go back and forth of like, oh, I would love to live in like a quiet little neighbourhood, you know, town where you know everybody. I grew up in that kind of environment. That's like, I grew up in a village life. But I also love the idea of a big industrial kind of city. So I kind of go back and forth on it, like where I want to live in my real life. So yeah, I do think we are coming to the end of the video. We've only got about a minute left. I will add some screenshots of the build at the end, but I didn't really make any changes after the video, you know, after I finished making this video. But yeah, I'm very excited to play. Like I said in the Alexandra O'Mackie video, we should have our first Let's Play video up very soon. I do want to get the Optimus's renovation up within the next few days, just to get that out of the way, and then I will start uploading my Let's Plays, and I cannot wait! We're going to be beginning with the Viejo family. I've been doing my research, so I think I know what it is I want to do. That was me, by the way, just trying to desperately add a radio into the kitchen and having no avail. But anyway, I should leave it here. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!